I'm still thinking on how Seun Okinbaloye of Chinese television came to sit down face to face with a man that formed Boko Haram, who created Boko Haram, who appointed Boko Haram as a commissioner of religious affairs, a man that was arrested in Cameroon because of his link with Boko Haram, a man that said that he's not the one that created Boko Haram, that it is the Kashi Shettima, who is the vice president now. Like the former governor of Borno State, and Modu Sheriff, was on Chinese television. Seun Okinbaloye could not ask him, how come? How do you create Boko Haram? Why do they arrest you in Cameroon because of your link to Boko Haram? Why do you appoint Boko Haram commanders a commissioner of religious affairs? Sheun could not ask this man this question. The man was campaigning for Tinubu. The man was discrediting P2B that not will not vote for him. Then Kwakwanso came to Chinese television. Sheun Okinbaloye was just asking him questions that will make people to doubt that everything Obi said will not work. Like, are you sure that P2B 4 years is going to be 4 years? You hate P2B before. Why do you like P2B? Do I have problem with that? No. This video is not about politics, but this video is just exposing to you on how these media houses are supporting indirectly terrorism and supporting everything that is against the common human beings in Nigeria. So this is what I want us to talk in this video. Stay with me. In this video, I'm going to tell you how dangerous the Nigerian media houses are. Not all of them, but so many of them. You know, in Chinese television, I like Seun Okinbaloye very well. His other counterpart, what is he called? Rufai Oseni, I like him very well. But there is something that I've been noticing from Seun Okinbaloye. He is always biased when it comes to his channel's television interview on politics. And I think it is very, very dangerous. And it is very, very bad of him. Now, I want to, to explain better to you and use some things as an example of what I'm saying. Some time ago, that was day before yesterday, right? Kwakwanso was on Chinese television to talk about politics, 2027 election, his movement about from NMPP to the new party they are now. So I was watching the interview and I wrote some things down. And these are the things, immediately Seun started asking Kwakwanso questions. Look at the question he asked him. I want you to stay with me to understand what I'm saying better. Now, the first question is, this pairing with P2B, how did it come about? Do you approach him or was he the one that approached you? That is the first question. This is not the problem. Stay with me. The second question is, you've made certain comments against P2B in the past. Why do you now pairing with P2B and all those things? That is question number two. The third question is P2B's decision to do one thing sacrosanct? The third question is, okay, I've mentioned it. The fourth one is, what changed your mind about P2B? The fifth question is, what are the issues the P2B presidency are going to tackle? All those things. That is the question he was asking Kwakwanso about P2B. Do I have problem with that? No. Listen, last 2 weeks, Ademodu Sheriff was on face-to-face with the same Seun Okinbaloye of Chinese television. I'm talking about the man who created Boko Haram, the man that was arrested in Cameroon because of his link to Boko Haram. I'm talking about former governor of Borno State who said that he is not the one that created Boko Haram, that it was Kasim Shettima that created Boko Haram. This is a man who appointed Boko Haram commanders, a commissioner of religious affairs for the implementation of Sharia. Seun Okinbaloye was asking him questions face to face. Guess what? He never asked him, why do you create Boko Haram? Why are you sponsoring terrorism? Why is it that DSS have not arrested you? Why are you walking free? Cameroon arrested you. Who helped you? Who bailed you out? These are the questions I was expecting Seun to ask this man. Guess what? He did not ask him. He allowed this man to be saying the North should not vote for P2B. The North will not vote for P2B. Seun Okinbaloye is always allowing his platform to discredit Obi and, give a free flow to terrorists. Give a free flow to terror sponsors. Give a free flow to APC. But anything about P2B, he's ready to dig it to the ground. See, I am not talking politics here. I don't talk politics. But this is a life-threatening discussion. If all these your television stations you people have, if you people cannot dig deep and ask people a reasonable question, then close it down. You are face to face with a terror sponsor. You see what terrorists are doing in Nigeria. Someone who created Boko Haram. You could not ask him question. But look at you. You are facing Kwakwanso and you are asking Kwakwanso different kind of questions. Asking Kwakwanso all kind of questions about P2B, 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 P2B. See, this is not because of P2B. I'm not talking in favor of P2B here. But I'm trying to remind you people, I'm trying to let you know the danger of one-sided media houses we have in Nigeria. People who cannot dig deep and expose what is going on in the country. Let me tell you, the thing, it felt like I was so hot. And you people may not understand the reason why I was hot. After watching Seun Okinbaloye with Ademodu Sheriff, I was not happy. Then when I saw Kwakwanso's interview, I said, this man knows what he's doing. Oh. Yes, he knows what he's doing. He knows the game he's playing. I like the guy. I like the man. Okay? And I Seun Okinbaloye, but he knows the game he's playing. Like all these terrorists, all these things that are going on, these television stations we have in Nigeria, they are powerful. They have the money, they have the capacity, they have the staffs to do thorough investigations about what is going on. About what is going on. No matter the insecurity, the level. See, if Channels Television and Rise News and TVC, just three television stations, if they start exposing about insecurity in Nigeria, everywhere will be on fire. They have the capacity to do investigation, but they will not do it. Then, what is the essence of the platform if it is not for the people? I don't blame them. This was how BBC rose. BBC was, when you read the history of BBC was founded as people-oriented platform, supporting the people, supporting the voices, defending human rights. But after they are big, they started doing the opposite against the people. The same thing CNN. Many media houses are always like this. Why they are coming out, they will be doing what will make people to love them. You understand? But at a time, they will just change. That is what the Chinese television is doing now. You have a former governor who created Boko Haram. There is no single question, no single question about terrorism. Someone that was arrested by another country, Cameroon. You know, Boko Haram is not only disturbing Nigeria, it's also, disturbing Cameroon. We have so many victims of Boko Haram activities in Cameroon. That is the purpose why Cameroon arrested Ademodo Sheriff. And look at now, this man is campaigning for Tinubu. What does that tell you? So if someone who created Boko Haram is campaigning for Tinubu, what does that tell you? And this man is making sure that the Muslim ticket will remain. What is their objective? They use money to shut everybody's mouth. They send money to governors. They make sure that through the primaries, people that could challenge them will get ticket and push others out. And guess what? Everywhere is calm. Why? Because 90% of Nigerian youths don't have independent mind. They can't think for themselves. They can't reason for themselves. Like they can't do something independent apart from what they ask them to do, what their oga asks them to do. Any nation that don't have independent minds is not a nation, can never grow forward. They can't have a revolution. They can't have secession. They can't fight for freedom. They can't fight corrupt politicians. They can't protect their freedom and so on and so forth. Independent mind is very, very important. Independent mind is the only thing that will change. Now, let me tell you, I do talk to so many of my, friends who are either SA to politicians or this or that. And I used to tell them one thing, see, if you are too loyal to every nonsense a politician is doing, you are loyal. Your own is to say yes, sir, to every command. They will not see you as an important person. I do advise them. If you are following politician and I know things are very bad, they have weaponized poverty, and because that place is the source of your living, you are earning from there. What I expect you to do is to gain ground. Like the first thing to do is to try to escape poverty by investing in other things. Say the truth because you are going to leave that office after 4 years. Start saying the truth to power, telling them the truth. In fact, most of them are going to value you. They will love you because you are telling them the truth. Many of them, they are feeding them with lies. They are deceiving them. Do this, do this. If anything happen, we use talk. If anything happen, we use this, we use that. A lot of things like they have been going on. So, this is the sad reality about all these things. I am not happy with what all these television stations are doing. You focus on, like, I know that maybe you are seeking favor from Tinubu or from APC, but you know that this man was arrested because of his connection with Boko Haram. You know he was appointed as a commissioner of religious affairs. You know everything about this man, but you decided to, leave him and let him go. You are biased, and it's not good for your personality. It's not good at all for your personality. I know a lot of Nigerians don't think deep about all these things. But if it was P2B that went there, you would try to even ask him. They say you invested government money in the bank that you own a share. Not that he stole, no, he invested government money that will still give the government money. He will have issue with that because it's P2B. But this is a Boko Haram leader. You can ask the person the same question, or questions that is regarding what he did. It's not fair. This is not good. And posterity is going to judge whatever each and every one of us is doing.